Okay, I think we're good here. Let me make sure here just real quick. And okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Stream's looking really good for this one. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go make the server really mad, and essentially go explore a whole bunch of unexplored area. Now, there's one thing this server is bad at, and it is loading new chunks. It's pretty good at doing almost anything but that. So we're gonna give it some work today and make it happen. Now, I do need to get rid of these leaves first, because these are, like, really ugly. And they're not even, like, the right tree. I don't know what ones are oak leaves and what ones aren't. I never realized that dark oak trees use the same leaves as, like, a regular tree does. I'm just gonna kind of shape this thing up here a little bit. Yeah, there we go. It looks kind of natural. Uh-oh. The good news is I did get enough to replant it, so I'm going to move it away from that to avoid this issue. I'm going to stick it down here. Alright, now that that's over with, I can actually get back into what we were going to do today. So, where's my wood box? I need to go get pumpkins and bamboo and some more sugarcane and stuff like that. But to do that, I need to make sure I actually have, like, enough food, which I think I do. And I'm not going to bring the axe. I'll bring this one instead. I'll just leave this one back home in case it breaks. Put that away. I do want to bring just a little bit of wood. Like, that'll do me. And do I have a tree? Yes, I do. Okay. I'm not going to bring any charcoal or anything like that. I don't think I'm going to need it. I am going to put this back into the furnaces, though. Basically, I'm cooking up some stones. When I come back, I'll be able to make some redstone components. That's the plan anyway. And we'll see how that goes for me. But for now, I need to figure out which way I want to go. Because, like, I already have the glowberries. I mean, they're literally right here. So I'm not super concerned about that. I don't care about the birch trees. I can get them anywhere. I would like to have some spruce, but I can go right over there and get it. I'm looking for stuff that's farther away than this. And I don't have, like, silk touch or anything. I should get some shears. If I have them on me somewhere. I'll just make a new pair. We'll do it like that. If I can make some shears, then I can collect things on my way back home. Now, what I need to do is find if I have leather, which I'm pretty sure I do somewhere. I don't remember where I put it. There it is. Now, how do I make those... the little bags? What are they called? What are those things called? Bundles. Okay, so I need to get some string. Got it. So I'm going to make myself a bunch of bundles here real quick. Just make 6 of them. Perfect. And we'll throw this back in there. Now, here's what we're going to do with all this. We're going to take these bundles, and I'm essentially going to go out in the middle of nowhere and see if I can fill these up with random items that I can use to make farms, like potatoes and sugarcane, which I think I already have sugarcane. I do right down here somewhere, don't I? Is there some right over there if not? Ow. Yeah, so we got some there, so we're good with that. So all I need to get is like the basic farming items so that I can actually set this place up. That way, when I come back, I can actually basically AFK this thing and have a tremendous amount of resources when I get back on the next time. That will allow me to actually build what I need to do. So I think what I'm going to try to do here is we're just going to go explore by water for a little while. Just kind of run around and see where this water takes me. That way I can find some base resources that are useful for me. Plus, I haven't really got to explore this area a whole lot. I mean, I pretty much spawned right over there, went across this land bridge, and decided that's where I was going to live there behind me. Which, by the way, I haven't really shown that from a distance. This place is awesome looking. Like, can you imagine once I get that entire thing covered and stuff, and put some on top of it? I think that's going to look sick, if I do say so myself. Anyway, that's a problem for another day when I actually have resources to build with. So what's the first thing? The very first thing. I'm thinking vines or moss. Moss would be awesome. If I could find a single piece of moss Wait a minute. I should be using the sus sand and all that, but... Ooh. Okay, let me just get some air here real quick. I got a spear! Look at that. Just gonna take this real quick. Ow. Okay. Real quick, in and out adventure type deal right there. I shouldn't have brought spots for that. I'll throw away the leather tunic if necessary. It's like these sticks and whatnot, they're going straight in the bundle. That way we don't have to deal with it. It looks like somebody used this as a way to get up over that. This doesn't seem to go anywhere except this little pool right here. So somebody else has already been here. I think I need to go the other direction just due to that. But I want to know what's up here. So we're going to go look. Okay. Seems like this was just a farm for them. They've got some of those, which I already have. And, you know, that's not terrible. Okay. Need to go find, like, a different area entirely. Oh, okay, I know what this is. This is the portal that goes to the nether roof, I bet you. Right here. So we will deal with that later. I'm going to go down there and hope nobody's looted that. I want the moss out of there. Also, I don't know if I have wildflowers. I'm pretty sure I do. But what I'm going to do is just... Fox! What I'm going to do is just pop those in there. Be done with it. Hello, fox. It's been a long time since I've seen a white fox. You know that? One of these days I'll be back for that fox. We'll put it somewhere. I'll make a farm for sweet berries out of it. I like how that's how my first instinct is to do that. I could get kelp and all that. I'm not concerned about kelp. We literally have it right next to spawn. There's a nautilus. Can you pick a nautilus up in a bucket? I don't think you can, right? Hey, you. No. The answer is no. You cannot pick a nautilus up in a bucket. Okay, that's fine. So in we go. I got bamboo. That's sick. Let me just bust this here real quick. I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna drown. Okay, sit in this for a minute. Actually, just stand on top of it. I'm just gonna eat that, whatever it is, to get it out of my inventory. Ooh, that was some bad soup. Okay, put the paper in there. That's why I brought these for, because you could just chuck a bunch of stuff that you don't care about in there. Is there another one in here? Or is that it? Usually in this shape, there's only one of them. Yeah, it seems to be true. Okay, off we go then. I'm just going to make my way around this area here, I think. We'll do it like that. There's a mushroom island. Now that's interesting. I could get my brown mushrooms and whatnot that I need. I'm going to go do that. I need a lot of brown mushrooms, and I want to make an actual farm for brown mushrooms, even if it's really slow. Because what I mainly need them for, actually, is curing villagers. I have to have that for the potion of weakness, because you need a fermented spider eye to get there, which requires this brown mushroom. So if I can go over here and get some, then, you know, that would save me the trouble later. I'm thinking maybe I'll just annihilate one of those and do it that way. Now the mushroom is a goated way to get food, but the only problem with that is it causes issues with inventory space. That's really the only reason I don't like it. I mean, it's infinite food if you have a single bowl on you, which is pretty nice. Like right there. I have a bowl on me. I shall show you. Wait a minute. Can I have my bowl? Thank you. If you can't tell, I did not know how a bundle works. But if I do this, yeah, see now I got mushroom stew for free. Thing spits out stew. I would like to have some mycelium. It's a very useful block if you're going to try to farm mushrooms. But you know. I'm just gonna scoop these ones off the ground up here real quick. I'm gonna get 25 of them, I think. 24 maybe. But we'll go ahead and get just a few extras. Get like half a stack. That'll work. And do other mobs spawn in this biome? Do you remember? I've got no idea. I'm not worried about the sugar cane. I've got some back home. You gotta remember, this is about inventory space. Man, there's a bunch of these things on this island. If nothing else spawns on this island, one thing I have never done is build something on a mushroom island. It's close enough to base, I think I can pull that off. But I don't really know why you would. If I'm honest, there's not a whole lot going on here. I feel like this biome needs updated. It's so old. And it's like the only biome in the game that looks like this, you know? And boy, we got an ice spikes biome, which is awesome. That means that free packed ice forever. Right there is what that means. To the point, I'm thinking, I don't know how slow this is going to be, but I'm going to go out here and get like a stack of it. That way when I build some farms here in a little bit. Ooh, there's dudes on that one though. But that way when I'm building some farms, I actually have something to work with. Don't mind me, I'm just going to get some more stew out of that guy. Where's my boat? Okay. Boat. Does anybody remember where I parked that boat? It was on the other side of the island over here, right? Yes. Okay. Is that a, Yes, it is. Well, right there's our guardian farm sometime in the future. That's nice to know that that exists, so we can get some sponge out of there, but that's a problem for a later day. I did not come equipped to handle that. Technically, I could. It'd be really annoying, though. I'd get spooned almost immediately. Like, you get that mining fatigue. So I'm just going to get, like, a wee bit of this. How long does it take to... Oh, it's quick. Do I not get it, though? Oh, I need silk touch. Never mind. And there's nothing in that biome that I need other than that ice. So just go keep rolling. Also, is my... It might be a little loud in the music. Turn that down just a smidgen. Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. There we go. That ought to be about right. They got some big mountains in this world. Oh, I'm not... Nope, nope. I want none of that. That dude can stay on land over there. Dude, I gotta tell you, my new least favorite mob in this game is the baby zombie with a spear. Those things hurt. I mean, they hurt bad. So, we got bamboo already. We're good with that. Bamboo's actually sick. I can make a bamboo farm so fast. I'm gonna steal that gold block from down there. Give it to me! Ow. Okay, so there is loot here. I'll take a free lodestone. Too bad they're like super cheap to make now. Uh-oh. We're good? Where'd my boat go? Oh, there it is. It's on the... It's flooded is what happened to it. So I ended up with some free kelp here, which is cool. With the lodestone in there, with the flint, the iron. I'm just going to use these other tools. Like a Bane of Arthropods 5 on a gold axe. Who would have thought? Got some fortune going on those. I'll just use those whenever I can. And I'll throw them away if necessary. Okay, put that in there. So that's what I mean. Like, look at all those different resources in there. Like, you can really throw them in there. Now, this thing takes up the whole bag, unfortunately. So that's why tools are kind of a problem. Anything that doesn't stack. But for stuff that does stack, it's really nice. Honestly. Okay. Oh, ice spike. I'm gonna do a little bit of ice boating here real quick. I want to know if this destroys the bit rate on the stream here real quick. Let me see this. Oh boy, it has been a hot minute since your boy did some ice boating. Talk about an awesome way to ice boat, though. It's like a natural born ice boating course right here. Oh, dude, I love ice boating. It's genuinely one of my favorite things to do in this game. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay, we're going this way. I don't know what's over here, but we're about to find out. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, let's just go this way. What do we got over here? A bunch of big hills and a ravine. Okay, what about this side? Oh, there's nothing in here. Okay. If it makes it any better for somebody, I'll do this. Maybe it won't make you so sick, or maybe that's worse. I don't know. There's a village up there, though. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We'll go up there. Maybe. Man, that was a terrible jump. Try that again here. Man, I missed it twice. One of these days I'll get to the point that I can make those reliably. I hear a rabbit. Oh, that's a creeper. That's quite a lot more dangerous than said rabbit. Okay. Ooh, boy, we just loaded something really chunky out in the middle of nowhere. There's a rabbit. Excuse me. Trust me, this is for your own good. Oh my goodness, where's the door? Okay, we're fine. Everything's cool. Okay. We're not gonna pay, okay, we're not gonna look at this too much. I already have beetroot seeds. I straight up don't care about them. I'm just taking this for free food. Also, I need to do this. I'm gonna put them in this one instead. Free food is free food. Okay. I don't really need this, to be honest with you, but I'll take it. It's just going to clog up the inventory if I do that. I'll leave that. They can keep their iron. I'm not here to pillage them. Says the man who's pillaging every chest he can find in this place. Wow, there's potatoes, baby. Give me those taters. I want them. They can keep the rest of that, unless there's something that I want to buy off one of these guys right here real quick. Okay, there's just a hole there. I'm taking all these potatoes. These guys have no job. That guy's selling redstone dust, which I don't really care about. Might as well use my Bane of Arthropods on that spider. Okay, well, I won't lie, that was pretty effective. Guy's dead. Isn't this a house or something? Oh, it is. Okay, well, you know, not supremely useful. These guys just don't have any jobs. Bunch of jobless people over here. I'm going back down. We're going to continue ice boating. I don't remember which way we're going. But I'm going down here, and it might be the way we already came from, but that's fine. Ow. Boop. That's a neat looking cave. Hello, rabbit. Man, this really is the way to get around. This is fantastic. You know that? I mean, like, then you feel like you're going so slow once you get back to the ground again. Like any kind of water. I really, really hope they never patch that out. Like, it's one of the most fantastic features in this game is just being able to use ice boats. Okay. Now, I don't know exactly where I'm at. We're going to sort that out. There's another village right here. Some chickens. Which I have some chickens back home. Just gonna keep eating this bread. I want that. We're gonna go top to bottom in this village. I'm only here to get stuff to make farms. Gotta remember. What up, Sector? Okay. There's a nitwit. Piece of bread. Sustenance is what we call that right there. I feel like I've seen this exact village like 100 times. Maybe, I mean, I know I haven't, but like, it just feels like that, you know? You can have some more leather. Good place for it. Like, I'm ever going to use that leather tunic, you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather go someplace like that it makes sense for it to be there. I don't need these. I'll take your bread. Sector, are you at your base? I am using you as a beacon on the multiplayer bar then. So this one's headed back towards home. Oh, wait a minute. Where is that tree at? Wasn't it like right here? Up this valley somewhere? There it is. That tree is coming with me. It might be the only one in this entire area, but it don't matter. Also, I'm pretty sure you can bone meal these, so I'm taking some of them. Okay. Wouldn't happen to have... I do! Okay, here we go. Come on! Oof, that did not last very long. You know that? Went through that entire tool, top to bottom right there. So I replanted it. I did my due diligence. Now I have free saplings. These trees are awesome because they drop so many saplings like that. But I need this like immediately. I want this pink color more than anything right here. The wood, I'm not super concerned about. I want the leaves. I mean, I'll use the wood too. Don't get me wrong. But the leaves on this tree are awesome. Because, like, they're kind of transparent, but not really. They're mostly opaque, but you can put a little bit of color behind them, and it kind of peeks through, you know? Like, right there, you see how the white kind of peeks through that, but you can also see the green? If you look at it at a farther away distance, it sticks out more like this. So... Okay. Man, I'm getting a bunch of those. There's like 13 out of that. This is what I'm talking about right here. Okay, I still haven't actually been to the Nether, believe it or not. Not in this save. I'm taking this save nice and slow. Normally at this point I've already went and done killed the Ender Dragon, but that's not something I want to do at this particular moment. I want to take it nice and easy. There we go. Whatever saplings drop out of there, they can have. I'm not super concerned, but this way was towards home. How far am I, by the way? I'm pretty sure that we have this. There we go. Now we can actually see. This is not that far. I got any leather boots? No. Okay. Think I can bucket clutch that? Or even better, I'll just boat clutch. Off we go. That's why you carry a boat. Okay. Pig. I got bread on me? I do. We need to eat this bread. The soup is a better food, but I want rid of the bread. So. I really hope that this doesn't just, you know, turn into crap. And by the way, we do run blue map on this server, so I could just totally look up like nearby of where everything we've already explored and go find it like that. I don't want to do that. Not for at least a little while. I want to like actually take my time with this and explore a little. You know, just see the world for what it is instead of going directly to whatever I need, right? I like that. That is one sick looking villager. Ooh, look at that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. All screwed am I? Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Fun fact, as long as you run on top of this regular snow, you can't fall into the fake stuff. Like, see how this right here, that has a little ledge? If you're on top of this, in my experience, I've never fallen through that. So as long as it's that height, you're good. Like right there, that stuff is sussy. Like right here, poof. I'm now in the bad bits. But if I'm on top of this one, it can't be that. So that one's not sus. You know, you can walk into it. This is one sick mountain range right here, actually. This whole seed is great. Like for mountains and whatnot. Like I really can't complain. The only issue with it is it's really hard to find sand. We might hate ourselves for that later. We need to find a desert, and we are like a far cry from a desert. The closest thing I've seen to a desert is that jungle right over there, so maybe I'll get lucky. You know, I was just thinking though that. Oh hey, is you? So the sector here has been on a lot. Oh, there's dark oak over there. You see, my base is villagers. Oh, that's funny. You'll see what I mean by that later. Okay. This is moss. Wait a minute. Oh, buddy. We are in business. That few pieces of moss right there, you have no idea how useful that's going to be. Oh, that's just the moss carpet. I'm pretty sure I can get that. I'll take a couple pieces anyway. Just in case I can. And I'll take some of those as well. I'm pretty sure you can bone meal those. Maybe you can't. I'm not sure either way. But once we know that, we'll be alright. I thought I could reach that all the way up there, but apparently I can't. Oh. I'm just making sure it's not touching anything over there. Which it's not, so now it'll naturally degrade while I pick everything up. I don't really care about this. That's a big enough thing I think I'm okay with it being like out of my inventory. Come on. There we go, I got one. And you do have to have 4, it's just like dark oak. So this might take a while. I'm gonna go ahead and cut down this tree. I'm not gonna get nearly enough saplings. But I don't think you can get these things unless you grab them like off of these trees, because they don't spawn when you just grow the tree like normal. That's why I'm grabbing so many of them. Oh, is that gonna break if I? Yeah, it does. That's unfortunate, but I can remake it, I think. Let me make sure of that here real quick. Creaking heart requires a block of resin, which I think I need 6 more of these, so I could get it. If I just stuck around here for a little while, I could have it. And I would not mind having a creaking. That is technically a farm, a resin farm. So I think I will stick around here for a little bit. But I don't have Silk Touch in order to pick one up, so. There we go. Now stuff should start going away. The drop rate on these saplings is abysmal, though. Man, dude, that is terrible. I wonder if I broke the only one of those in this entire biome. That would really suck. If I screwed up like that, I'm so sorry. Like, that... Surely one of these trees up here has one in it, right? And I didn't destroy the only one. Okay. I've got 2 now. Did I profit any out of the 2 trees that I cut down? You tell me I didn't profit any of them. I'm still behind on the curve. Man, they really need to upgrade the drop rate on these things. That's terrible. What if we cut this out because... Ooh, that is bad stuff. Well, I think I might have actually broke the only one. That would really suck if that was the case. I'll have to ask Sector... If that's the case, I'll have to ask Sector if he happens to have any resin whatsoever so that I can fix that problem. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go like, clear to a different one just to get that. Okay, well there's one, so I'm still behind a whole tree. That's gonna be a problem. Let me ask him here. Do you have any resin? I don't know what we're gonna do about that. Okay. This, he asked me if I was in this sliver. He says it's fine if so. I wanted to farm for it. And, I don't have a farm for it anymore. Dude, the drop rate on this just sucks. Please tell me there's another one in one of these 2 trees. It's not looking like it. It's looking like we are out of luck. Hold on. If I can somehow find 6 resin, fix the issue. I like how we're both just massacring these trees. I actually do need a lot of this wood. This is one of my favorite woods to work with right now. He's typing something. I'm going to bone meal this. This might end up being the entire trip here. Just trying to get saplings from this. Soup. Oh, hold on. What up?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. So, FYI, I am streaming at the moment, but I'm pretty sure I just broke the one and only creaking heart in this entire biome. Did not know that, and thought the biome was way bigger than it was. So now I gotta go figure out how I'm gonna get like 6 pieces of resin so that I can make a farm and we can have an indefinite amount of the stuff. But the problem is saplings. The drop rate on saplings is terrible out of these trees. I remember the last time I did this, I had to cut down like, I don't remember how many trees, just to get enough saplings back to do it again. It was like a crazy amount, if I remember right. I think I walked away with like an entire shulker box of wood by the time I was done with it. Let's do a quick test. If I put that there, can I bone meal it? Oh, yes. So we can in fact get more of that stuff. So I'll make a farm for those. That'd be fun. Now I did just get a bunch of saplings, which is nice. Okay. Do I have another? I do have one stone axe. It's not as fast, but it'll work. So I'm just trying to get like a net surplus over the whole biome, but I think I'm just continually going down. How did I get these? I must have sheared them. I'll put them in the bag. Oh. Can you imagine if I cut down this entire forest and there's no way to get any more saplings? Okay, we got 2. Now look at that. There's already so much wood hanging out my inventory, and I just can't. I can't get the saplings. Like that one tree gave me 16 saplings. That cherry one there And this one he's given me actually negative amounts of saplings. I think the only way to do this is just to cut down the entire biome and replant it and let it grow back. Oh, I don't need to do this anymore. I discovered I could bone meal those. Oh man, I do actually want those two. This and jungle trees, dude. Like, jungle trees are a negative almost every single time. Okay, so that's going to start degrading. Good thing I found all these axes earlier. Okay, there's one. Okay, now we have enough to actually replant a tree, which is good. So I got at least 3 trees back. Why does it take so long to do this? Okay, so we'll plant these 2 there and there. If I get some more out of those, then we might actually net positive. Because there's one right there too. Okay. We're 1 sapling away from breaking even. Oh. Okay, so we've officially broke even. There we go. I have 1 tree of net surplus. Man, I can't reach that. Come on! Yes! There we go. Perfect. So now this is breaking even. I have 2 saplings to the surplus. They're going in the pocket. I need to get more than that. I'm actually going to keep them out. I need to get more. I need to get at least 8 spare saplings. Probably maybe more than that, honestly, but I'm going to go risk it for 8. It's going to take me that long to get them. Unless I just happen to get rained on right here, I'm only going to go to 8. I don't have the tools with which to shear these leaves all the time. If I had like a really good, a really good hoe with me, which I actually have one back at base, but you know, no ender chest or anything like that, so I didn't bring it. Give me just a moment, I'm going to take a sip here. There we go. Okay, so we're still net positive by 2. I've got more wood. I'm thinking this might actually get me up to 3. Oh, there's 3. I don't know where this tree came from, but I'm taking it. Your boy is going to be loaded up with this wood, I can tell you that. I mean, it's a useful wood, so I'm not exactly mad about it. I would take a trip all the way back home just with this. and go explore a different direction. Make sure I got this stuff planted back at base somewhere where it's got plenty of space between it to maximize my chance of getting leaves, so that I maximize my chance of saplings. Then go about it like that. I do have a very old design that I've never built on the server that uses TNT duping to blow up trees. And I've never built it on the server because it is extremely expensive. But it does give you like free wood. You just stand there and it makes wood. So, I mean, you know, that can't be too terrible. So I'm still up 2, even after cutting down this tree, and I think I'm going to be at more than that. Okay. There's 4, 5, 6. I need 2 more. Oh, 7. 1 more. There's 8. Okay, well now we have everything that I came here for and more. We have an extra. So whatever drops out of these leaves is what I'm taking. The rest of these are just going to stay here. So... Okay, that way he knows I didn't just rip his entire forest out. So they do give you a net positive, but it is a slim margin. And I'm just going to use these to hold some of that stuff. Actually, I'd be smart just to take them back out if they're full stacks. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, there's more. Now I have 12. Okay. Also, let me make sure that the... Okay, so it just used the system default. That's fine. Oh, I just realized... You can't hear me. My microphone's on the complete opposite PC. Right now, I'm actually streaming right now with 2 computers. The first plays the game, and the second one just streams it. I started doing that for most games, and mainly because it was causing recording issues. Like if you wanted to run something full screen, it caused problems. So basically what I started doing is I used the one computer just to run it so that I can do whatever we want to do with it. And the other one can just run the stream. And I can do all kinds of fancy stuff with the stream as a result of that, because I don't have to worry about that messing up with the actual thing I'm trying to record. It's neat that works. I need to get like a crappy microphone just to hook up to this computer. Melons. I have the melons already though. Just so that I can, ouch. Go about it like that. Honestly, I think 4 of those is probably enough. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'll get 8. 12. Close enough. We'll put them in there. Hit this piece of bamboo. I'll plant it back. And then put that in the bundle. So now I have bamboo, which I think I already had some. I did. So what I'm going to do is take it out. Oops. Put this in there. And then take some random items out of here and put them in. There we go. Perfect. I could just hook up my other mic. I actually do have 2 somewhat decent microphones. I don't want to. I want an open tree. Wait a minute. It's cold. I just about ate it. That would have been really bad. Okay, we're gonna heal up from that disaster. Right there, that's the one I want. See how this thing is? I'm gonna go up this tree to the top and cut my way back down to the bottom. The only problem is you gotta kind of parkour your way around the edges. Come on. Okay. It's one of those things that I feel like it's just so inherently Minecraft. Well, one, being able to stand in a jungle and look at snow, and two, to be able to crawl up a tree like this and cut it from the top down. So it takes less time for you to figure out if it has saplings or not. Oh man, I need to get cocoa beans as well. Cocoa beans are one of the only farms you cannot 100% automate, which sucks. And I kind of need them for brown dye. There's not another source of brown dye, is there? Like, that's it. If you want brown dye, you gotta make it with the cocoa beans. Let me see if Sector knows. That was rough. I don't think there is. I don't think you can make brown by mixing. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh, dude. We're going up. Playing a risky game right now. Be gone. No, my goal here is just to not die. Perfect. Good stuff. Like you can automate black dye. Here, hold on. Here's all the dye. So you can automate black dye, blue dye technically, brown dye I don't think you can. Cyan dye you can make out of the pitcher pods, which you can't automate, but you can automate the blue and the green, so you could do it like that. The gray you can automate using the black dye and some white dye from a bone farm. The white dye you can automate then. The light blue dye you can automate. The light gray dye, you can make that as well automatically. The lime dye you can make automatically. Magenta, believe you can make magenta automatically. Can you get red? Because you can get red. Yes, you can with red. Then orange, you can get yellow and you can get red, which means you can also get purple. Pink you can, and white you can. So the only one that you can't automate is brown, because the only way to make that stuff is with cocoa beans, which means, you know, you're screwed. Because you can't automate cocoa beans due to how you have to plant them. The good news is cocoa beans are really fast and easy to grow, but they're really annoying. Like, you can make a machine that makes it semi-automatic to where you just sit in a cart, and once in a while it harvests, and you just run around and hold right-click, and it just puts all the beans back. But, you know. You gotta be joking. Okay. Oh, we're fine. No, wait. Okay, ouch. Yes. Thank you, Sector, for sleeping, dude. Stuff sucks. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, that's what we call fall damage. Oh, that's a problem. Fire! I don't know what's causing that. There must be like a lava pool over there. Oh. Well, you know what? This ain't worth it. I'm just gonna I see a sapling. Okay, so at least I got the tree planted back. You wanna give me at least one more? That'd be wonderful. Let me mute here for just a second. I think there's something in this. I gotta get out of here before this thing goes away. And I died to fall damage. Uh-oh. Whew. Okay, we're good. Give me that. We're gonna put this in there. I'm just gonna put that in there too. There you go. Now we got 61 and 3. I'd really like to get rid of this too. But I'll keep it out. I don't think I'm gonna get any profit from that. At least not enough. I'm gonna have to make a trip back. Unless I can get one. Let me try it. Let me see if we can play some small. Oh, I don't have any way to make any tools. Never mind. That fun is over. I'm going home. We're gonna chuck this off real quick and come back out, get some more stuff like that as we need to. I'm gonna grab just a couple more of those just to make the farm start up a little faster. I'm pretty sure I can make a farm out of these. It's a really annoying farm, but I think I can do it. Okay. Ooh, there's a calcite mountain right here. Now, my man, I won't lie to you. I might rip that calcite out of there. I really, really like the calcite block. And the fact that this exists right here is a great, great thing for me. I would take the calcite. I will take it. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, I will. I think I don't have the inventory right now, but one of these days, that's a lot of calcite right there, my man. I'm going to go do it. Now, my question is, how did I get here so fast? I think that ice boat trick, like, really, really got me out here. Like, super, super quick. And being that I've already been out here, I'd be fine with using blue map to get back. Just not for trying to explore new things. You know, I like the wonder of running around and being surprised when I find stuff. But if I know that I'm trying to go somewhere that I already know exists, I think that's a fine use, honestly. And I'm not worried about any of these parrots. I actually really don't like parrots in this game. I think they're kind of annoying with how they copy other mobs. It'd be fine if they were just parrots. Okay. That right there looks like a way for me to get home. I'm doing it. Something about ice boating. I didn't realize you could I just learned something. That's the thing about this game. There's so much going on in it that you just don't know. You know, one day you learn like a little tidbit and it like completely changes how you play the game. Like right there, I just learned I can one swipe my boat instead of having to whack it constantly with an axe. And like that's crazy. I never do that. I keep feeling like I'm getting close to home, and then I look down at the coordinates, and I'm like, oh. He just dropped out. But little does he know, I'm going to be here a while. Okay. See, I think what Sector does is he gets on for like 30 minutes maybe, and then he plays, and he makes a good little chunk of progress in that time frame, and then he dips. And that, honestly, that's respectable, because you don't have to play this game like all the time. It's not like it's a time-based thing, you know? Now, I like to generally keep up with the progression of the server. Like, as it goes along, I like to be at least capable. But I don't have to be, really. Okay. You know what the craziest thing about this is, though? Is that I'm going to run all the way back, and it literally took me, like, no time at all to get here. Like, no time whatsoever. And to get back, it's going to take me so long. The other crazy thing is I remember, like, actually caring about the dried leaves, these things. Those right there. I remember actually caring about those. What are these things called? Leaf litter. And I used to actually go make leaf litter to, like, put on the ground, like, drying the leaves out and whatnot. And boy, was that a waste of time, because, like, I got so much of that stuff now, it's not even funny. That stuff goes directly into the composter. Like, it is what it is. Okay, so we've made it to the ocean, which is good. Is that pumpkins? Oh, baby. We gotta go over there and get those. That's one of the major reasons I came out here, was to get those pumpkins. I'll take some free obsidian. Ice bucket challenge off of that. I'll take it. Wait a minute. I gotta break the box. I hate leaving chests out so people run all the way over here because they see a chest from a mile away. And they're like, yo, that looks like there'd be stuff in it. And then they get over there and there's nothing in it. It's just already been looted. Like, that makes me mad when that happens to me, so I'm not going to do that to people. So what happened here is we went south and west. So like down and to the left if you're looking at a map from the north. And I need to go the other direction. So basically I'm headed towards the general coordinates of spawn until I see something that I know what it is. And that will help me get back. I must have taken like a massive shortcut. Like a huge shortcut. At some point. Okay. Like by ice boating all that distance? I bet you that's what it was. I bet you I covered that much ground by ice boating. Like I said there, man, it's the goat. Hello, pig. I'm here for these pumpkins, not you. Excuse me? Okay. Any day. There we go. We're having a little bit of lag from the internet here. Okay, that ought to be plenty. Think I can make that? Probably not. I'm probably just gonna die. I'm a little far away from home for that. Wow. Internet is pinging. I can make this day for sure. Whoop. Oh. And here we are, back into the bottom. I'm in the boat. Is this, any of this look familiar? That's Sector's Peninsula right there. Man, he just lit up that entire thing, hadn't he? Wow. You lit up the entire thing. Anyway, that's the ground back there. Let's go look at that while I'm like doing my thing here real quick. So you see this like flat section right there? Right here? I thought about building the industrial area right over there. And then just loading it. It's just far enough out of the way that it could be its own thing, but close enough that it's not annoying to get to all the time. But this, I think, is the first time I've bothered to look at the back of this. Because, like, look at that. You can do so much with just that face. Okay, let's go see this over here. I'm going to save that for, like, part of this mountain challenge or something. Like, that's the only way. This area is way too cool to turn into an industrial area. Hold on, let's go out here and get like an actual proper look at this real quick. Yeah, one swipe every time, baby. But it is right next to a place I could build a, I'm tempted to, uh-oh. Get out of here. Okay, so back up to the top we go. This isn't enough ground right here to make it industrial. It'd be close. It's not quite enough. I'd really cram it onto this. This whole island would be covered in industrial stuff if I did that. But you see this? That up there is where the castle is going to be. And then I have all of this space right here. And like that sector over there. And like I'm going to cover this entire thing on the front side and then also this side. I'm tempted just to build here, if I'm honest with you. It's that good from this angle. Like, what if I did that? What if I said I was going to build over here, And like this is going to be my car pop area, which makes more sense because there's more space to do it. And it fits like the layout better of what I have in my head here. Then I know that over there, that mountain is just a little small one. That's all the bigger it gets. And then if you go to the right of it, down that little ravine there, it takes you back around the front side. So I totally could just have the industrial area somewhere here and then build that as my color pop area, but I don't really want to do that. I want to have this area part of that. So I don't know where I'm going to put the industrial area. Maybe I'll put it over by what was going to be my base. Because, like, I don't have to do that. Like, let me look at something here real quick. Okay, so it's a lot bigger area than what I thought. That over there apparently has a lot of land behind it. So I need to go over there and check that out, over to the left. That might be a perfect spot for me to put it. Like, no cap. Oh, I just had the best idea. I had the best idea ever just now. What if... Hold on, let me get over there. You can see what I'm talking about. Okay. So if I get in here real quick and we roll over to where we're going to look. What if... Is that ground? Oh, it's way over here. That's still ground up there. It's like, that's going to be the hard boundary. And that's obviously going to be a farm, probably. So... Okay, here's what I'm thinking, though. Can I get up there? Let me whack this with a sword here real quick. So I didn't get a one whack with that one. Oh, whatever. I'm going right over here. Yeah, right here. I'm thinking we turn this ugly hillside right here that I'm never going to do anything with, probably. Oh, hold on a minute. This is kind of a bad time. Don't shoot that chicken. You wouldn't dare, would you? Okay, this area sucks right here. So this is probably going to be what I turn into the industrial area. Because it's not the best. What biome is it? It's still just a plains biome. It just looks bad. Like that over there is an awesome view. And this would be behind the mountain a little bit so that when you're up on top, you wouldn't really see this. But it's close enough to the base that you could easily get here, especially if I built like a railway to it. And I can build a powdered snow farm for like the first time ever because it happens to be right next to a place that can snow. It's interesting. It is a thought. I'm pretty tempted to do it, honestly. But let me go check this road over here real quick. Ow. Horse! I don't care about that. I want that horse. Come here, bud. Wait, I saw you first. Okay, wait. That one's got a decent amount of hearts. What about this one? Nah. We're going with the original. Come here, buddy. You. This horse will learn to love me. Boy, it's persistent. Jiminy. Okay, there we go. Now, I don't have anything to put on this guy to, like, indicate that it's the one, so, here's what we're going to do. Let me see. Sorry, I'm just watching the sunrise over that mountain, and that's just beautiful to me. Anyway, what I'm going to try to do here, if I can get off this horse, I'm going to put him in a hole. And then I'll be back for him. Okay, buddy. You're gonna cooperate here, aren't you? Just, you know, go up there. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, now chill. Just go in the hole. Perfect. Now we're gonna build a dirt pillar. Perfect. That's now my horse. And I gotta go get my diamond horse armor to put on that guy. But, so I think that's a sign that I build the industrial area on top of this mountain right here. And we just spill it down over the hillside as we go. Look at the size of that hole. That cavern over there. Yeah, 100% right here. Home sweet industrial area. So, what do I want to build first? I'm thinking chickens for some reason. To make an egg farm. Bamboo. Never mind. Bamboo has got to be first. And I also got to figure out a way to get here more reliably. I'm probably going to live at this thing for quite a while, if I'm honest with you. So, I don't exactly know how that's going to work. But for right now, what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to use a boat. I think, can I get back around to my base if I, not really. I think the fastest way to go about it is just to go down the ravine and we can call it good. Okay, let's just do that. I'll just go down the ravine. Man, it is going to suck to get up here every time. I'm seriously going to have to make a very fast way to get here. I'm thinking minecarts, honestly. Just a minecart through the mountain. Like, not even over top it. Just through the mountain. And we could use that to get stuff back and forth quicker. Not making it like a nice looking tunnel, but, you know. That rabbit really just did that, didn't it? Look at, like, how steep that is, though. That's crazy steep. I'm tempted to put it here, but I want it to not be frozen everywhere that I build my industrial area. So, you know, we won't do that. Oh, that's a hole. Watch this. Woo! Yeah, baby! It's the fastest way down the hill without taking fall damage right there. Where's my boat? Oh, that's a skeleton. Oh! No? Okay, here we go. And I need glass. I need to find a desert really, really bad. So I think we go north. Oh wait, is that free loot that I see there? This is a big portal. I'll take some free lodestones. I don't really need any of that, if I'm honest with you. Looting sword's okay, but I'm just gonna leave the rest of that. Somebody else can have it. That's a hole with water in it. The craziest thing to me is that this is a regular Minecraft world seed, and it's just this jagged, like everywhere. Like, when do you see a waterfall that big on, like, any regular seed? Like, look at the size of that thing. And I don't know. This seed's awesome. It's probably one of my favorite Minecraft seeds that I've ever seen, dude. But maybe this is just what a bunch of worlds look like in today's standards, but, like, I never knew that. Like, we've been playing on the same server since, like, 1.16, I think. Maybe 19? I can't remember. I know that's a big jump, but I think it was right after 19, actually, because it's when they did the Caves and Cliffs update. That I thought that was, like, just what terrain looked like. But now I see this, and it's so much bigger than that. But if you go other places, like, outside of just this initial area, it doesn't look like this. It's like, I don't know what happened in this one little area that everything is so mountainous, but I dig it. I'm so tired of, like, a flat Minecraft world, you know? Like, it's cool to just see something fresh and new, you know? So I am going to leave. Oh, I forgot about that, dude. Did I straight up not replant the wheat and stuff? I must not have. Okay, inventory full. Okay, we have those now. That stuff's now planted. Then I can get the potatoes in there and everybody will be happy. Because then we'll have all three of the base crops that you need to get everything going, you know? So I'll do this, and I'll find the potatoes. Okay, there we go. And I'll still have one potato with which I can start a villager farm for them later, if I ever need them. I don't know what you'd ever need that many potatoes for, but, you know, that is what it is. So we're going to put these away. I want to plant these pumpkin seeds. So what I'm going to do, I just want to have a few of these here. So I'm just going to plant the 3 of them there like that. We'll put that one potato away. I don't know how to use this, apparently. There we go. Okay. So I can do that. And then I got more cocoa beans right here that I can plant. Cool. I'm just going to do this for now. Perfect. Then those 11 will grow. They'll get stunted a little, but that's fine. These I'm just going to put on a tree up by the base. Just one of them will do me. I hardly ever need these. I just use them as like accents here and there. So I just want to make sure that I have one nearby the base. So it's going to go there. And it'll just kind of grow down that tree, and that's how we're going to do it. Let me go dump out my inventory of wood here real quick. Just get rid of all that. Then let me just do this. I'm tired of dealing with these bundles. Bundle of a bundle. Then the carpet we can use later. The hanging moss we can use later too. I'm going to go ahead and plant 4 of these out by themselves somewhere. Do I have random dirt? I do have random dirt. This one's important enough to me that I'm actually going to make like a little thing for it. Like this. That way when it grows, I actually can get the saplings back out of it, because that would suck to not have those saplings. So we've got that taken care of. We'll put those down there. Where's the cherry ones? Give me those. Just just gonna plant one of them. We'll put it right there. Perfect. Then the fern, that'll just be a farm later. That's going to the valuable box, so is that. And I'll actually put one right here. Then I can lodestone compasses to back to base. Which would be kind of cool. Wonder if I can do that. I already have a compass somewhere, like a toolbox. Thought I did. There's my horse armor that I was looking for. And there's my good pants. I need to put Swift Sneak on these pants too, but I don't want to mess that up. Okay, there's your compass. So the lodestone, I'm going to put that in with the tools. This I'll put in over here, which is just the temporary valuables chest. I don't know what I'm going to name that horse yet. That is a problem. So this is going to be farmable items such as the moss. Tools. Okay. Okay, so we'll do that. Wait a minute, did I just... There we go. Oops. Okay, the resin clump. I guess I'll just put up there because I screwed up big time. I don't have a saddle, do I? Can you make saddles in this update, or did they still not let you do that? Oh, you can. Do I have enough leather for that? Oh, yeah. You know what your boy's gonna do? I need to sleep. So. Oh, here. So, the achievement's country load, take me home. So now we have one. Now I can find my way home whenever I leave. We have tools for that. I totally forgot I had this shield. Apparently I don't even need it. It's just wasted inventory space, so I'm just going to put it in the toolbox right now. Make myself a saddle real quick, which I think you just did like this, right? Yep. Keep the shears on me. The food's still cool. I need to get my stuff taken care of there. This I'm going to use for the nether, so I'll keep just that one piece. The fortune pick, I guess I'll take with me later. Use it up. Stone spear too. I might just use that for decor, if I'm honest with you. These could go in the flowers area that I don't have quite yet. Let me make a one for specifically for flowers. So this is going to be like the farmable flower items. Farming items will be up top, flowers and stuff will be at the bottom. So that's what we'll do with this as well. Okay, we can make farms out of that stuff. Where did I just put the moss? There it is. I can make a farm out of that too. The leaves. Let me just see what they... Ow. They're not terrible. You know, you can kind of... You might be able to do something with that. I'm going to leave it alone for now. Bitrate destroyers there. Oh, the mushrooms. Oh, absolutely the mushrooms. Gold is just free gold. That's farmable. The lodestone's in there as well. That's a flower that I can farm. Okay. So now we have a bundle of bundles. I got my saddle, the lodestone, I'm not super worried about. I'll just put it in my tools box. If I can figure out which one it was. The flint, I've always put the flint in the valuable box. I don't really know why. I just kind of have. Paper's actually kind of valuable to me at the moment. The sticks can go in the wood box. And we're off to the races. So let's go get the horse. I'm going to drag it back over here real quick. By drag over here, I mean literally run the horse back over here. That way I have it here where I can use it. And then I'll check and see which way I want to go next. So we just went down and around is the thing. And I want to go... I think I want to go north now. Just generally looking at it. Yeah. I'm going to go north. And we'll spitball it from there. Okay. Trigger. I'm gonna get rid of the cord so I don't need it. I got my handy compass for that if I want to go home. So, to the horse, which is back here. I just want to make sure I actually have that horse. You know, like back here where I know it's mine and somebody's not just gonna come kill it. I think I am going to use, I'm actually 100% going to build the industrial area on that mountain, over there where that horse is. It makes sense. And once I get like an actual dedicated pathway built, it's not going to take me very long to get there, especially if I make it out of ice boat stuff. That would be the way to do it. Just do it with ice boats. And then have a system that just takes boats back and forth. I've never done that. I'm absolutely going to do that. So basically, what I'm thinking about doing here is the way that my current system is set up, like the way I think, is to use boats only for water and minecarts whenever you're going across the ground. But minecarts are slow and they're really annoying to build and they're not that fun. Because you just sit in them, right? And I want this space to be fun. I think I'm going to build an ice boat thing. At first, it'll just be like a fan thing, you know, that goes somewhere, kind of underground. But maybe later, I'll make like a big thing up on top of the mountain or something that you can use, and you can ice boat your way to and from the industrial area on that. And it won't be like a straight thing, so that way I can, you know, have fun like I did a little bit ago in this stream. Like, I don't know if that's a great idea or not. Boy, the snow is cumbersome. Where am I going right now? Wait a minute. It's this way, right? It is this way. I forgot my carrots. I'll get them when I go back to the base of the horse. But like right here, you could just shoot a boat off this hill right here. And just go cascading down this hill all the way down to here and just keep zooming. Like that would be awesome. And then to get up, I'd use bubble elevators, and you know we'd have to make it to where when you got in, the bubble elevator kind of pulsed so you don't get out of the boat. We'd figure that out though. I'm not real concerned, you know. Maybe I'll make it to where it's intermittent. But no, you can't do that because you need the bubble column all the way up. But anyway, I think that's a fun idea, something that I could do Alternatively, I could try to go through the valley and make it super curvy. But you know. I want to be able to actually get there in an expedient manner. What a jump. I gotta go over this mountain. Oh. Really? Oh, I thought this connected. Oh, this is a problem. My ice boat method is gonna have to take quite a turn to go up this mountain right here. I might make an ice boat bridge, which is also something I've never done. To get across that huge area in the middle, just build a bridge. Uh-oh. Oh, dude. It looks like I'm going around. There we go. Okay, where am I at? Where is the industrial area? How have I missed it? I could just build the industrial wall and just build everything underground, but boy, that would suck. I mean, it would all be in just a couple chunks, though, if I did that. You could just stand out there and look at the wall. All the items just raining down out of it. That would be kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. I'm actually pretty tempted to do that. Boy, would it be annoying to work on, though. Like, what if I built the industrial hole and just put everything in there? I don't know. I think I'm sticking with my gut on this one. Yeah, I'll save the hole for something to do with the minigame or whatever. Maybe that's where I'll put my giant ice boat track to get to and from. Like, just have it go through the mountain there. I think that's probably what I'm going to be doing for a while. Is I'm going to get this industrial area built and then just immediately go to make a giant ice boat track all the way to it. It's going to take so many tools. I got to get Silk Touch and all that to do that. So, you know, I'll probably have to go beat the game before I do that. The good news is we're back to here. Hello, horse. How fast are you? Not great. Whew, boy. Okay. Well. I got news. I think I saw a second horse over here somewhere. But it doesn't matter. I will come back for it if that's the case. So what's the fastest way from right here where I'm at? If I go straight down this hill. Hold on, I need to be in third person. If I go like straight down this hill right here. Boy, I wish this rain would go away. And then kind of veer off to the left. This horse is actually so slow. I mean, like, this is pathetic. I'm pretty sure I could actually run faster than this horse can go. Can it jump at least? Are you at least a good jumper? Oh, let me... Oh, I can't tell because I'm in the water. No, this is a very This is a very sad horse. Okay, well. Looks like I could need a better horse ranch, which I'm not thrilled about. Okay, look. Okay. Okay, this is definitely the fastest way to do this, and I'm very tempted just to build the ice boat thing here. But there are so many cool ways to get around that I think I am actually going to find like an awesome way to get the ice boat over there. Like, I might as well, right? And make it like part of an actual ice boat race course, which is something that I love building. It sucks to build, but it's so fun to use, and I've always wanted to make like a really long one. So I could just go get like a few, you know, 100,000 blocks of ice and build a giant ice boat course. And the thing is I can now actually make an ice farm. Because we're in an area that's cold, and every time it snows, it would freeze. So I could just run up there and get more ice. I'll tell you what though, this is slow. This horse. Like, is it just me, or is... I feel like I'm like really close to this horse. Okay, that feels more normal. I don't know what was up with that. But this horse is like really up in my grill. Okay, this... I can straight up go faster without the horse. Like 100%. Holy moly. This thing is so slow. But it's the first horse. You gotta start somewhere. I'll go find another one and we'll start up a horse ranch. Maybe I'm just spoiled rotten because I'm used to my last horse, which was like Kalahar or something like that, or Khazad. Can't remember. It meant kingly in Arabic. If somebody wants to look that one up. But because it was an Arabian horse, and it was like the best of all horses. Ow. So you know. I think I took like the slowest way to get back home too, but you know. That is what it is. Jump! Oh, you stupid horse. Go! Okay. Now, I'm laying in bed. Oh boy, that is a lot of chat. You know what, buddy? Uh-oh. Not good. Get away from me. I don't want to hit my horse. Dude. Just... Good punch to death. Slow and miserable. Yeah, no fast death for you, pal. Okay. Now, anyway. Now that that's taken care of, I'm gonna go get some carrots and we're gonna go north. Whichever way north is. To get up there. Oh, a spider. Yeah, actually, I need your string. Uh-oh. Okay. Just go and pick this up. This stuff grows like super fast. Okay, so we got the spider stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and grab like 2 stacks of carrots. That way I just don't have to worry about food at all. I can just sprint as much as I want. And junk chest. Okay, that must be where I put all the junk. Now we are golden. Off we go. I'm not taking that horse. That thing is way too slow. Which way is north? It should be this way, right? South. That way is north. Okay, we're going this way. Back the way we came. I think what I'm going to do... let's just go this way first. Because I want to go a little bit to the west, right? No, east. Hold on, I got to think about this. I want to go to the east so I can get around the mountain and then up and then slightly west so that I can see what's like straight north of the base. Got it. We get the old compass out to route it. I can use it as like kind of a guideline to know, generally speaking, where I'm at. It's not 100% accurate because it doesn't always point north. It always points towards spawn, which I thought was a weird mechanic. How do you like that? Mm-hmm. Okay, now we can start heading north. But this gets me out to this plains over here where it's nice and flat. I should probably, if I was smart, I'd build an industrial area here, but I'm not smart. Not like that. I would never do such a thing. I would rather have to make an entire ice boat thing to get to my industrial area. Instead of putting it right here. You know, anyway. I do it when I actually build it out there. I think it'd be really cool if I had that out there and then, you know, it's kind of out by itself, so if it lags all the time, it's not a huge problem. So, yeah. Okay. Are you joking? There's pumpkins right here. All right, whatever. I forgot to plant the pumpkins. That's okay. As long as I got the pumpkin seeds, I'm going to make a pumpkin farm. It's not going to be huge, but it's just going to be enough. I'm thinking like a 5x5 pumpkin farm. Seeds, that is. So I have 25 pumpkins overall. Stems. And then just using the old observer trick that smashes them. It should be pretty easy, really, to do. And there's actually cherry blossom trees right here as well, which I already have back at base, so we're good there. Cornflower, which you can get at basically any bind. I need that, though. That right there. Give it. Yes, give. Perfect. Also, I'm taking these out. That way, I don't have to deal with that. I think I can bucket clutch that. Perfect. I don't know why I brought this lead. Put it in the bundle. Okay. Ooh, there's a second one. Just in case I screw up the first one somehow, I'll grab a second one. I need that for a banner pattern. I know there's a third one right there. I don't need it. 2 is pretty much what I'm going to need out of that. What I do is I get a banner pattern, and I need that Oxy Daisy to do the banner pattern. But I need, believe it or not, a creeper head to do my banner properly. So it takes me a long time to get a banner, because that means I need to get a trident and then put channeling on the trident and also loyalty. And only do in a thunderstorm, I have to throw that channeling trident at a creeper to get it to be a charged creeper, trap it in a hole, and then get it to blow up another creeper. And that's how I get the banner pattern, because it drops a creeper head when you do that, which you can then put into fireworks or whatever. And in my case, I'm going to put it into the banner pattern such that I can get the creeper face. And believe it or not, you won't even be able to tell it's a creeper face by the time I'm done with it. But I need that shape. It's the only way to do it. So, you know, good luck guessing what that is. If you haven't watched this channel for a while, then you probably won't know, but, you know. Okay, what have we got here? Okay, I need those. I'm going to get some saplings out of them. I do need to make, like, a tree farming area. Like, just a place you can go just to get a ton of wood. You know, guys, the more I think about this, the more I'm tempted to build the industrial cliff. Like, instead of having an area, just put it all on a vertical cliff. The only thing I don't like about that is you won't be able to see very much of it. Like, I want it to be a very visual thing, and building it on a cliff would be very visual, but I want you to be able to, like, look down on it from above and, like, see everything that's going on. And that's good for two reasons. One, you know that the whole farm is working, and two, it's cool to watch. So, you know, there's, like, dual purpose to that. But the problem with building that sort of thing is that it's kind of hard to find the space for it. Ooh. Ooh. Like, look at this. What's up with these biomes? Like, this is totally... This is whack right here. Look at this. It's whacked out even. No way! Oh, your boy. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly what I want to do now. Oh, forget everything, dude. I thought about going over there and getting those trees. I'll get them later. I want to see this. Okay, so I don't think you can get more cinnabar. I'll take a little bit with me. But you can farm this stuff. Using that right there. I now have the sulfur spike. It's a very slow farm. This is a lot goofier than I thought it was going to be. So I actually have a design for a farm that this should work with. It's a really good one. I'm not... Oh. Boy, that nausea effect is something, isn't it? Well, now I have a potent sulfur. I'm just going to put that in there. But, like, let's get real. There's only one reason we're here. Where's he at? I know there's got to be one in here somewhere. There he is. I see him. There he is. Just gonna put this away. I now have a sulfur cube. Makes me very happy. Awesome. That is awesome, dude. How do I get it back out of him? Wait, how do you get it back out? Hold on. Wait, how do I get this back out? Do I can shear it? Oh. Uh-oh. I am one lucky man. Be gone. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna take that guy's gunpowder and throw it in there. Can't see. I don't care about it, literally any of this. I got the sulfur cube. We're leaving. That's what I came in here for. And we can build a farm for these things. Now, I don't think I can... Oh. Oh. Hold on. Is there a way to farm Cinnabar? If there's not a way to farm Cinnabar, dude, I'm so cooked. I'm gonna be over here forever, digging all this stuff out. I want at least 4 blocks of each kind. Okay. Now let me just do this here real quick. Wow, that is red. I like that a lot, is the problem. I like that a lot. The yellow, I don't know about the yellow, but dude, the red. Oh man, that is nice. That is really nice. I need to figure out a way to farm that, like, immediately. I don't think you can farm Cinnabar, is the problem. I know you can farm the yellow stuff, but I don't like the yellow stuff nearly as much, the sulfur, as the Cinnabar. I think that is a massive miss. That there's not at least a way to craft it or something. Because, like, you can get... I guess there's not a way to do netherrack. There's not really a way to farm red blocks, is there? Like, there's not, like, a farmable red block. Which is interesting. Hey, buddy, you want to give me that shovel? I'll use it. Oh, he does. I will take a shovel. I'm going to put a torch right there so that I know, generally speaking, where that was. And I might go in there and strip out that entire biome. I'm not even joking. Like, the entire thing. To make sure that I have all that stuff. But I'll see how much I want to use it. You're creeping up to me. Okay. Say your fight, pal. Believe it or not, I'm actually going to use a lot of acacia wood as well. One, because it's orange once you, like, make it into wood, which would go great with the red. But two, it's gray, which I can use for moody builds as well. But I want just like a couple saplings. These things actually do pretty decent with dropping saplings. So I think if I get like 2 of them, it'll be enough that I can start up a little farm for them. So we're not going to, like, spend all day whacking this with a carrot, you know. Oh, there's one. This I'm saying. I'm pretty quick about it. Okay. I'm just going to have to cut this tree down. I don't want to take the time to do this, but I kind of have to. I should have made another axe and brought it with me. I knew I was probably going to get into trees. But like the mangrove ones over there, I'm not even taking any of the wood, dude. I'm just grabbing the propagules and we're leaving. Perfect. Now that should start disintegrating. I'll leave that one. Go on, give me like just 2 or 3 saplings. That's all I need. There's one. Okay. I'm so happy I got that sulfur cube, dude. We are going to have a ball with... There's an orange chicken. Okay. I mean, I've got one extra. There's two. That's probably enough. You want to lay me a warm chicken egg, dude? Then I can gamble when I get back. Uh-oh. Trouble. Bothersome creature. Anyway, that thing shall go away. Even more bothersome. You know what? I'm happy with that. There we go. I'm gonna put it in that one. The actual useful one, and then the bunch of random junk that I'm keeping. So, ooh, there's another mangrove swamp this way. Wasn't there one over there? There is one over there. There's also a swamp over there. I wonder if there's a witch hut. This way looks pretty small. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh, an armadillo. I can actually farm those too for scoots. I actually built a farm for those last year, or in the last season. I mean, took me a long time, but I did it. So we're gonna check out whatever that is over there, real quick. And if that has some loot in it, maybe I get lucky, you know. And what I'll do is I'll run back over there to this swamp. We'll see if there's a witch hut. If there is, then we could build a redstone farm there, which is fantastic. I mean, they are, without a doubt, one of the best farms to have. To the point that last season, I got lucky. When we built the industrial area, it was nearby a witch farm. Or sorry, a witch hut, which then we turned into a witch farm. Thank you, Fallen, for building that one. And it was, without a doubt, one of the most useful farms I think I've ever seen. It was fantastic. Because you could just do whatever you needed to. I'm just cruising by here real quick. Just trying to see if there's any free loot. There is. Oh, I broke a thing there, but... Ooh, a buried treasure map. I'm cool with this. Give me a second while I more thoroughly check this. Okay, glad I did. There's a second buried treasure map. And some gold nuggets. And a pesky varmint. I'm leaving those chests. I'm that guy. I'm also gonna do this. Excuse me? Okay. I'll take the coal. I'm gonna leave the wheat. Somebody's gonna get in there and find nothing but wheat later. So I now have 3 of these maps. This is the very first map that anybody has ever looked at, and what a shame that it's a buried treasure map. ID 0. Wow. Am I not going the right way? I thought I would be. Okay, now I am. What? Which way is east? Isn't this that way? West. Oh, I'm heading the wrong way. I should have known by the sun. It's probably like right there. Getting close. Oh, no. It's definitely not. What is down there underwater? So it's like right here. He thinks this doesn't exist. What is up with these drowned? Okay. I'm telling you, I don't think that's going to exist. Oh. We got a drowned head. We have a data pack that allows us to get random mob heads and stuff like that. And for some reason, drowned in that data pack are like super common. Oh, I know what the problem is. Hold on a minute. Brother. Leave me alone. Okay, now. We're going to try this one more time. If I remember my trick right, if you go like this, and then you get just like that right there, and then you turn around, and you see how your nose is poked out a little bit? I think if you get this in there, like this, and then you turn around, you back up just a little bit. It's like right here somewhere. Which is right where I was before. Oh, nope. You guys are annoying, you know that? What's guy gotta do to peacefully look for some buried treasure? That's just that I can't crit him. Yeah, I don't think this exists, pal. Maybe they've updated how this works, but I'm not going to waste like a crazy amount of time doing this. Especially when there's 5,000 drowned. I'm going to consider that one a bust. Let's look at this one. It is not too far away, but I need to go farther east and south. I'm not massively concerned about finding that, honestly. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense for me to do that. So, we need to go... Oh, actually, no, I need to go west. No, I'm tired, guys. Okay. Look at this again. Where am I at on this map? I have an eyelash. Where am I at on this map? Okay, I'm in the bottom corner. I need to go east, north. East was over there. I need to go this direction. Like this. Yeah, over here somewhere is where it's at. And there's actually another shipwreck, like, right there. Is it taking me to that? Surely not, right? What if it was? Well, since I'm here, I mean... Those really aren't that great. There's a poisonous potato. Believe it or not, I'm taking them. I'll eat that. I don't know what I just ate, but something showed up for a split second. Oh, it's only half a ship? Yeah, it's only half one. I don't think the rest of it's there. So then... Where's this buried treasure you speak of? Let me get this other one out too. We can do it like that. Cows. I forgot to get propagules off those trees. We'll go back. Is that a desert I see? Yes, sir. I'm so glad I came this way. That desert, we are going to rip that desert to shreds. That over there, gotta be a gone. Unless that's just a beach. I was really hoping that was a desert. Okay, so it's on that tiny island right there. Okay, so let's see if the old trick works here. So it should be like right here. Oh, no. Am I getting baited here? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, baby. Let's go. That's a good chest right there. Even better yet, all of it, almost all of it, can be put into here. Save me a ton of inventory space. Bundles are kind of awesome like that, if I'm honest with you. Okay. So this one's done now, right? Yes. So that one's going to go into there. And that one is specifically and only for maps. Let's get myself back out of here. I'm taking this sand, by the way. It's mine now. It will be used for glass. We should go back down to where we were. It says I'm way too far north anyway. We could get in a boat and go back in and get the propagules. But I'm going to take a... Actually, no. I'll swing over there first. I'll go check that out in a second. If that's just like an island with a bunch of sand around it, I'm not going to mess with it. But I need a desert. And normally deserts are really difficult for us to find, is the problem. We live in areas that are kind of too green for it. So, let's at least get these propagules. There is a village over there. So I could skip this night if I wanted to. There's some turtles there as well. I do need turtle eggs, actually. 1 for decoration, 2 for to have turtles, and 3 to make an interdimensional gold farm, believe it or not. Which is a bold statement to make, but, you know. So get this. I get 3 of these, then I do this. And then I get a single piece of wood. I don't even need that. I'm good. That's all I need right there. Out of this entire biome. I could have done it without any of it, actually. I could have just got the propagules and left. This place is good for mud, but that's, you know, about it. I was seeing if I could maybe find a slime to blow up. Okay. So there are frogs. I don't have slime to feed them. Wasn't there a swamp nearby? Because you could use a... I'm not even turning around for that. I'm getting out of the dodge for that one. If I get stuck in that tree, lizard, hello. There's a bog over there. You can get tipped arrows from bogs, which has always been interesting to me. Don't mind me, I'm just skedaddling. Okay, so this is like a regular swamp. I'm thinking that maybe I can find this here, and if I can, I'll use some of the iron that I just found to make a bucket. Scoop up a frog. I'd like to have 2 frogs. One frog for 2 frogs gets me more frogs, if you know what I mean. But I gotta find a slime. And I thought for sure that this biome spawned them. Does it not? Man, there's a bunch of mobs in this biome. There always have been. This biome is just a death trap for mob spawning. I never really knew why. I'm taking that, thank you. I'm pretty sure I can make more of those as well. Whatever. I'm kind of giving up on the frog idea here. There we go. There it is. Target acquired. Come here, buddy. Oof. Ouch. I'm gonna need a new sword soon. Just gotta punch these guys to death. Oh, I got a slime head. That's very nice. I'll put it in there with the map. Now, I'm gonna go get a single frog, and I'm basically gonna make a bucket. I need to make sure I can actually make 2 buckets. I am 1 iron short of 2 buckets. I'm gonna have to go find a single piece of iron somewhere. Would it just be awesome if that zombie dropped it? But unfortunately, no such luck. So my current plan is just to go down into this cave right here. This nasty water. So there's none there. I'm hoping I can get just like a single stray piece of iron. It doesn't even need to be a whole lot. Just 1 piece would do. 3 would be nice. I can make a new sword while I'm at it. Let's see, I'm gonna see another slime. I do. Whoa. That dude's like Tokyo drifting right now. Oh yeah, that's the first thing I've bred in this save? Okay, whatever. Sorry, frog. Nice, there's 700 zombies. Now is not the time to have server lag, dude. I'm getting ambushed from every angle. Okay. so much lag. Hit him. There we go. Okay, my thing is dead. Where did that guy put his frog stuff at? Put it right there. Okay, so we got one. Well, I'm pretty sure that frog spawn is dead. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna find 2 new frogs and we're gonna start over. That's what we're gonna do. Get away from these stupid zombies. Dude, this is the worst. Nah, I'm out. Slime. I really hate that durability ping. I need daylight to come faster than you know it, because I'm like out of sword right now. And lagging, apparently. Oh. Just let this dude drown. There, and once they go in there, they won't come back out to get me until they drown. It buys me a little bit of time. Now. Buddy, listen. Go in there. Okay. We're doing that, and I really can't get by without a sword, so it is what it is. Don't I already have sticks in here somewhere? I do. I'm running out of time here. Okay, I got my sword. Perfect. And I don't have another bucket unless I get rid of this one, which I don't want to do. Okay. Perfect. Okay, let's go find some frogs. Believe it or not, non-renewable, to my knowledge. No, that's why I'm doing this right here. It's just something to do here real quick. That'll be enough, I think. Yeah, you want to, what, you gonna do something about that, or? Any day now, bud. Yeah, so here's my thing. They keep eating my slime, and they keep acting like they're doing something, and I even got the achievement. But I'm not seeing where they're putting this stuff. Oh, never mind. We got one right there. Now, how long does this take? I'm looking that up. I'm not going to sit here for ages, am I? How long does it take frog spawn to hatch in Minecraft? 3 to 10 minutes to hatch. Once the time passes, it produces 2 to 5 tadpoles. So I'm good with just that one. If I can get another bucket. Okay, we're going to go mining right here. Until I find a single piece of iron that I can use. Or actually 3 pieces now because I had to make a new sword. But you know. I gotta get my stuff sorted out here real quick. There's some coal which I can cook it with, which is good. I hate when gravel does this, dude. Okay. Anybody know what level iron spawns at now? Because I sure don't. I usually just go down until I start seeing it, and that's generally where I kind of hang out. What level am I at anyway? This is 38. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of high. I feel like I found iron about at 0-ish before. There's some copper. You can't make a copper bucket, unfortunately, so it doesn't exactly help me. Man, I thought I would have found some by now, if I'm being honest with you. But apparently not. I should have just went and found a cave. Oh, there is a cave, actually. That's unfortunate, but that's what I need. Okay. I don't have any way to light this up to tell, so I'm just going to squint at it. I don't think there's anything else there. I'm going to go down here, get what I can actually see. Is this just me, or does this look like a sulfur cave? This says I'm in a mangrove swamp still, that's why it's like that. Now get this and I'm getting out of here. Okay, grab this. I actually do need this. Nope. is not worth my life. I'm getting out of here. I came in here for that, and that's what I came here to get. I'm being disciplined, and I'm getting out. Okay, I have just what I need. And I've got a little bit of slime, which I can use to kind of start up a farm. I don't have a slime farm, but I'm thinking very, very seriously about using the allay method slime farm. Like, just getting a single allay and then basically trying to drown it so that it constantly makes slime when you put the potion on it. I think that really is going to be what I do this season. I'm so tired of building slime farms. I've done my due diligence. And I think I just heard one of those things hatch. Or did it just put it in there somewhere? I'm leaving the rest of that in there. I just want to, you know, thank you. Just to make sure those things can't get out of there, we'll block off all the other exits. So we know they're going to be in this little pool right here somewhere. And while I'm waiting on that, I'm just going to go ahead and make some buckets. I can make a total of 3 of them here real quick. I think I need 1 more piece to get that. Give me a bucket. Yep. And now I have enough to make a farm. I'll save the rest of the iron back for whatever I need it for. Who knows? Maybe I'll actually need to get a little bit more stuff like a pickaxe or something. But that way I can make a tool if I need it. Boy, it does take a long time, though. I'm really tempted just to scoop that up. Can I not just... No way. Why does that... Well... Where did they put the rest of it? There we go. That's where they put this one. Okay, so that's where we're going to know that one is. Where did they put the other one? Because I've brought a bunch of these boogers. Boy, we could play the sulfur cube while I'm sitting here. Let's I'll put a crafting table in here. Yeah. I can't put a crafting table in it. Or a furnace. Oh, that's interesting. There's the only block out. What about sand? You don't like sand either? But that works. What about What about a piece of wood? Oh my goodness. Hold on. That's my bucket for this. Bucket. Okay, I got a bucket of tadpole. Oh crap. I got another bucket of tadpole. Oh yeah, this is great. This is fantastic. Give me 2 more. One for whatever this is. One of those is probably gonna have to stay here. Yeah. Can I scoop him up? Oh, I can. And it has the planks in it. Well, buddy, you are gonna be free to go. I've got 4. You can live. That's fine with me. Okay, so we have 4 buckets of frog, and we're getting out of here. I don't know which way north is at the moment. So I want to go generally this way. Yeah, okay. Ow. Gee, what a dead eye. Alright, let's go over here and see if this is a desert real quick. And if it isn't, I'm going home. I'm just tired. I want to go home. Once I get there, I'll take some stuff out. I need to start getting villagers going. But that means I need to start building a village, which means I need a lot of resources. I'm trying to do this correctly this time. And that, I don't know about you, but that right there, that is not looking like a desert. There's a Nautilus. That's cool. I could technically put the Nautilus in a bucket as well, but... Is it a sunflower? Oh, baby. That's worth it. Give me these. That's all I need right there. So this is, actually I need that. This is a flower forest biome right here, which is actually really good for dye farms, but it's kind of far away. It's good to know that this exists, because you can get a crazy amount of dye out of one of these things, if you have enough bones. If you hook it up to like a moss farm, then, you know, that exists. And I'm pretty sure I don't have any of these tall pink ones right here. So I need to get some. These ones. I'm pretty sure I don't have any peonies. And there's some allium, which I do want. Just gonna get 8 for now. My goodness, this is probably the biggest flower forest biome I've ever seen. Which, that's cool. So at least now I know where I can go to get a ton of flowers. I'm thinking about doing that this season as well. Something I've never done is build a flower farm in a flower forest. And I've never done it strictly because it's always been so far away from the base. Except for the season 2, but it was basically spawned there, and we didn't need to do that. Get rid of this rain. Oh, there's some horses. And a zombie that just had a ill fate. I'm gonna go check his house down here in the end real quick. Nothing. I'll check those two over there real fast. If there's nothing in them, there probably won't be based off the shape of them. Then I'm gonna go all the way home. Nothing. We got nothing. Okay, time to go home. Do, 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 do. It's good to know that there is a swamp here. It sucks that there's not apparently a witch hut. I would like to have a swamp a little bit closer to base. I don't think I'm going to get that lucky. I'd really like to have one up near where the industrial area is going to be. That would be good. Because then you could just, you know, leave the industrial area, fly right over there, and boom, there it is. The only problem with witch farms is that it requires a player to be within the vicinity of the farm for it to function properly. Which, there's pros and cons to, but there's more cons to it than good because the rest of the industrial area just runs, even if the player is not nearby. That is a giant spruce biome over there. I actually built a small village in that one time, and it was one of the best experiences I ever had doing it. I don't want to do it again. And not right now, at least. I've got other ambitions. Many, many other ambitions at this particular juncture. But I am happy that I have this bucket of sulfur cube that I can then make more sulfur cubes with. Because what I'm going to do is just trap the dude in a hole where they suffocate. If there's too many of them. And then just keep one outside of it. Once I do that, as a backup, in case they all die in there. I know that was a waste of food, but I'm out here to be efficient about this. For speed, not for consuming the food. I think I have enough food now that I can last myself quite a while. I mean, it's just carrots, but, you know, ain't the end of the world. Especially once I get a chicken farm going, which is actually the very first farm that I think I'm going to make is the KFC chicken farm. Now, once I get a Lay's, I'll be able to make it a little bit more humane because, well, for the chickens that produce the eggs at least. Because what I can do is just have a stock set of chickens with some Allay around them. And the Allay go in there, pick up all the eggs, then drop them off on top of a hopper. And that hopper feeds a farm that essentially is a KFC farm, Kentucky Fried Chicken farm. And it just waits for them to grow up, and as soon as they get tall enough, they shove their head directly into lava, they get roasted. I mean, this farm is so common that they literally put it in the Minecraft movie. So, you know, everybody has built a KFC farm, right? But they are the cheapest, easiest farms for food. And it's a pretty decent food, really. Oh, I didn't make it. I miss ice boating, dude. I'm gonna go just ice boat some more. Can I just go ice boat? It's a waste of time, but it's fun, right? I kind of want to do it. Just ice one trip out and back at least, right? Come on, it's so fun. Like I gotta do it, right? I'll set up a course or something, and like, well, you know, we'll have the three mechanical, we'll have the goofballs open, is what we'll have, with lots of, it's kind of like golf. It's kind of like golf, but you know, that's what I'm oofing over there, because that is a raid farm. If I can figure out how to get them to work, that is a raid farm. I have one issue with raid farms, where I built one in a creative world, and it works, like, flawlessly, but I come to this server, and I built the exact same thing, and it doesn't work. And I don't understand it. And I thought maybe it had to do with orientation, and maybe it does, but I never got the chance to turn it. So I think what I'm going to do is look up however I built it on the creative server, and whatever direction it's facing is the direction it's going to get built. Now, it's not like a crazy stacking raid farm, which you could still technically do. They're just a little slower is all. And maybe they're completely faster if you do it in a different way, but I've never built one like that. I've always built them as the same typical old style farm. Fallen builds one from Rayworks once in a while, and that thing cranks, but that kind of ruins it, if I'm honest with you. Like, there's no effort in that farm, and it gives you an insane amount of loot. It breaks the entire economy of emeralds, and you never make a saddle again in the rest of your life, and, you know, you end up with 5,000 totems of undying, and I'm not really out for that. So the only reason I built... Oh, speak of the devil. But the only reason I'd ever really build this farm is, give me a second here. You carry that. You also carry that. You follow me. Quickly. We gotta get this before they catch us. Okay, guys, let's go. Let's get out of here. There's none in that. There's supposed to be a golem in there, but it didn't. Oh boy, they found us. Time to go. Time to go. Please don't have blocks. Suck on that. Okay. In and out. Adventure over. This is close to the industrial area too. And more than that, it's close to an ocean, which is fantastic. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. I got a good one. Normally that's trash. Oh, yes. So this has got to be named like a pilfer potluck or something. I don't know. Something that has like a decent name to it. I don't care about these items, by the way. They can keep them. I'll take that. We'll put that in the lore box too. All right, here's the plan. Oh, I used all my water buckets. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to pop this down. Just... Give it to me! Go! Go, run away! Run away quickly! Quickly! Okay, we are out of there. They can keep it. It's theirs. I don't want it. I'm just trying to go home. It's still chasing me. I took a screenshot. I didn't mean to. There's a horse. I don't have a lead, do I? Nope. Okay, time to go. I just want to make sure that they're all here, which they are. These guys are going to be trapped into a box. There's a tiny flower forest right there. Oh, that's great. Hold on. That over there, that flower forest? That means I can build one that's actually reasonably close to my base. Aren't we like right next to my base? No, we're not right next to it, but we're not far. We're like just over a mountain from it. To the point that I'm actually going to probably extend the highway over there to that thing. The iceboat highway. I'm just really set on this iceboat highway. Give me just a moment. My apologies there. We're gonna keep right on rolling. Boy, these dudes are kind of loud. But being that I have them, and I've already got music discs, and I have the amethyst that you use to get these dudes, so I could literally just get crazy numbers of them. So right over there is home. And boy, is it gorgeous. So that's what I mean. I want a little house like right there. You see what I'm going for here? Anyway. Oh boy, how deep of a hole is that? Okay, I didn't know there was, I just saw this hole and I was like, I'm going to bedrock, boys. You know, yeah, just taking the fast way down. Oh man. Go, run away. There's a creeper back there. I can tell by his foot. The feet steps are fast. Oh. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna go this way. Okay, I really need to light that place up. Oh, that's bad. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna cross the river here. Boat style. If you're wondering how I do that, if you let out just for a second and you start eating something and you keep rowing, it allows you to eat the thing while also rowing the boat, and it, you know, you don't run out of food that way. It's a good speedrun strat. Okay, here's the plan. We're going to sneak into bed, like real fast like, and hopefully nothing eats me when I wake up. So far, so good. Okay, I have one lead. I am going to put these dudes in a box. No joke. I don't have any cactus yet. I'm going to cook all this up. We'll get some glass, and however big of a box I can make, that's what they're going in. I'll put the jukebox in there with them. And we're going to put them, like, down there or something. Or maybe... Oh, that's a problem. I really wish I could turn that Duraping off. Like, I know my stuff's about to break, dude. Like, yeah, I get it. Helmet bad. Okay. I'm actually... They don't even deserve that, dude. I'm just gonna build a box. Like, I don't have silk touch, is the reason I say that. Okay, so this is where all of them are going in. Oh, you guys made it easy on me, did you? Where's the boat? As soon as that guy tries to move, there he goes. He's in the boat. No, you, sir, are going to give me this. And I'm going to throw that on top of you. One of them will go try to get it. Wait, what? You've got a friend in me. Have an inlay deliver items to you. I never realized that. Okay, you. I could just leave them in the boats. Excuse me. Alright, servers are going to start having a bad time. I kind of want like the music nook. Put it like right here or something. Just outside. There we go. There's something I am going to use the glass for. I'm gonna go dig a hole. Just a small one. We'll just put it. Let's just put it here. Okay. Okay, so I got this now. Dude. Okay. What is happening? There we go. Come on. There you go. It's out. Okay, now we have frogs. Very cool. Boy, that's gonna take a while to move. Okay. This guy's just gonna kind of sit here somewhere for now. I'm just gonna put him there. Ooh, put him in a slight angle. Okay. We're having a rough go at it with that here. With the internet. Internet's caused me a lot of problems, is what I'm trying to tell you. This thing is going to be purely decorational. I don't know that I want it in here, but I'll go ahead and put it in this box. I need to make a sulfur cube farm. For now, I am just going to let this guy out. Never mind. That's just a bad idea. With how much lag there is, I'm going to bump that thing, and it's going to go flying. I didn't have this one, so it's a good thing I picked it up. There we go. Now we have all three of those. Like how this is just now my axe. Okay. These big flowers I need to put over here as well. Give me my shovel. Okay. Boy, we are having some lag. Okay, cool. So these we can make a farm with. This one is the completed maps book. So we'll put it there. I didn't grab that loot. Crap. I can't believe I didn't do that. Maybe. There we go. Okay. Listen, pal. You gotta quit flicking this thing around on me here while I'm trying to look at stuff. That's not good. I got too much lag to kill that thing. I can't kill it. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna have to call the stream right here because, dude, it is not having a good time. So tell you what I'm gonna do. Put that back. Into this. Here's what we're gonna do. And then give me the regular mud. Oh, dude. More regular mud? I do. I was not kidding when I said there's gonna be mud right here. Okay. There we go. Man, dude, this is atrocious. I'm just gonna do this. Just dump them in there, dude. Okay. Good enough. Come on. There we go. Put that in there. So then the wood box, I really just want to get this in there. All right, look, guys. I've got to cancel this. I got to end this stream here. It ain't going to happen. I'm going to keep working on this place a little bit. When I get back, you'll see what I did, okay? It's not going to be a crazy amount of progress, just basically more of what you've seen here, okay? So that's it for now. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Turtle Dude. Peace out. Bye. Goodbye. This is that part of the stream where we have to wait for stream lag to catch back up. And it should have just a little bit due to the end of it here. Here's a nice lily pad for you to look at on the ground here. Focus on that right there while we